Good morning, all of you. So, as we know, presently we are studying what is the properties of metals. So, we have already discussed so many properties of metals. Coming to the remaining properties of metal, I'll just quickly recall what we have studied from the first. As we know, the first property of metals which we have studied is called as what? Metals are malleable in nature. Next one, metals are ductile in nature. So, some exceptional cases is there. That is what I have already taught you. Next one, the metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. That is the third property. Is it yes or no? Please tell me. So, metals are good conductors of heat and electricity we have studied. And later we have studied metals are lustrous in nature. What is the meaning of lustrous? Anybody, Monish? What do you mean by lustrous? Lustrous means what? Shiny surface. Is it yes or no? So, that is the fourth property of metals. Metals are lustrous or shiny and they can be polished. That is what. The next one. Metals are generally hard except one, and some materials, some metals are there which is soft. For example, potassium and sodium. So, except that which we can easily cut with a knife, remaining all the metals are generally they are very strong, means very hard, so which is not possible to cut with a knife. Next one, metals are usually strong, means they have high tensile strength, means the holding capacity is very more. That is why we are using metals in constructing bridges or any kind of houses or anywhere constructing dams and all, because they are very strong and they can resist even for high loads also for holding. That is what we can call as tensile strength. Like that, if it comes to that, the next property which we have studied is metals are solids at room temperature. So most of the metals they are solids at room temperature. Metals are solids at room temperature. So except one metal, can you able to say what is that? What is that? What is that? Except metals are solids at room temperature. Except one metal. What is that?
Mercury.
Except mercury. Very good.
Mercury.
Except mercury. Mercury is what? Mercury is the only
Liquid.
metal.
Liquid metal.
Metal at room temperature. At where? At the room temperature. Do you understanding, Ra? Yes or no? That is what you have to remember. This is what, which property, Ramonesh, Pradosh? Which property? Property number 7. Correct? Later, if you'll observe, eighth property, metals generally have high melting points and boiling points. For example, if we'll take iron. What is the iron melting point? What is the iron melting point, Ra? Iron, if we'll take, what is the melting point of iron? 1535 degrees Celsius. Is it yes or no? So very huge value. So that is why, like if we'll take copper, what is the copper? What is the copper? Please check it and tell me. Copper is how much? 1083 degree Celsius. Is it yes or no? So that is why you can observe this temperature is too much of high. That is why we can say metals is having high melting points and boiling points. That is what we should call it as. So this is what till eighth property. Now coming to the ninth property which we are going to study is basically metals is having high density. That is what we are going to study. Please keep it. Metals have high densities. Metals have
High density.
high densities. So what do you mean by density first? That is what I want. What do you mean by density, please? Bridge course and all you must study. So density means, remember, density we used to represent with the D. Density means, density is equals to mass per volume. What is that? Mass per volume. Density equals to mass by volume or mass per volume. That is what we should call it as density. What is the units? Can you able to say density units? Just situation is coming, so that I am saying. So what is the unit of mass? Mass is kilogram. Volume is cubic meter. This is one. Or you can say
Kilometer, cubic per meter.
centimeter. So this is the unit of density. Now, metals have high densities, I am saying. For example, if we'll take example, I'm saying comparison, I'm saying what is the water? Basically, what is the density of water? Density of water is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. Do you understanding all of you?
Sir.
Do you understand? Water, if we'll take, water density is 1 gram per cubic centimeter. I'm not saying it is what? It is not a metal. Do you understand it? For example, if you take metal, so what is the basic metal, Ra? What is the known metal for us, everybody? Iron. Is it yes or no? So if you take iron, the density of iron is 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter, or I can say 7,800 kilogram per cubic meter. So this is what. Do you understanding all of you? Yes or no? So what do you mean by this means? For example, if I'll consider one piece of iron which is having a volume of 1 cubic centimeter. Do you understanding all of you? Volume of how much, Ra? Volume of how much? 1 cubic centimeter. Mass is equals to how much, Ra? Its mass is equals to 7.8.
7.8.
What is the meaning of this one? So 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter means for 1 cubic centimeter of
1 cubic centimeter.
1 cubic centimeter volume of iron, which is having a mass of how much? 7.8.
7.8 gram.
That is what. So like this, if you take any metals, basically the metals are very, very heavy substances. That is why you can say they are having because of high densities only. Again here, two metals having low densities. Can you able to say what is that? They are called as very light metals. Two metals is having low densities. They are called as two, except two metals. Again, same metals. What is that? Pradosh, Manish, Tamil Selvan, except two metals. What is that? Two metals are called as light metals. What is that again? Sodium and potassium. Arey what, ma'am? Nobody is speaking. Manya Samaya, sodium and potassium is called as light metals because they are not showing. That is why you can observe from the beginning we are observing most of the properties sodium and potassium is not following, but still they are called as metals because they have some properties is matching. That is why. So except these two metals, most of the metals are very, very hard. They're very, very strong because of their high densities. So except sodium and potassium. Please all of you note it down. Sodium and potassium. So these two are called as what? Very light metals. What we should call? What we should call? Light metals. Please remember. Write it. What is the ninth property, Ra? Metals have high densities. Metals have high densities. Write it. Metals are heavy substances. Metals are heavy substances. Metals are heavy substances. Heavy substances because of what? Because of what? High densities. Do you understanding all of you? That is what. So those who don't know what is density. Density means what? Speak, yeah. What is meaning of density? Density means? What do you mean by density?
Mass by
Mass by what? That is what you have to remember. Write it. Example. What is the example? What is the density of iron? What is the density of iron? 7.8.
7.8 gram centimeter cube.
Write it. 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. Write it. 7.8 gram per cubic centimeter. That is why you can see all the metals. You understanding? So they have a very high densities except two metals. What they are called as? What are the two metals?
Sodium and potassium.
Sodium and potassium. They are only called as what? Light metals.
Light metals.
Light metals. Others also should speak means it is good. Now, this is what the ninth property. Coming to the last property of metals, they are called as metals are sonorous. What is that? Metals are
sonorous.
What is the meaning of sonorous? Can anybody say? 10th property is called as metals are sonorous. What do you mean by sonorous? Suppose in your kitchen, if you throw one plastic spoon and one metal spoon, which will produce more sound? Anybody? Anybody? Suppose I have taken one plastic
Sir,
ball.
metal
Suppose
sir. Sir,
one
metal
plastic ball and one steel or metal, or let me take a steel ball. Now, if I'll drop both, then which one will produce more sound?
A steel bowl.
Speak louder. Steel one. Correct.
Steel bowl.
Which will drop, then much sound is producing. So this producing sound, when we'll hit with something, if it will produce sound, that is only called as what? That is only what is called sonorous in nature. Do you understand, all of you? Please let me know. Darun, now only join. So what is the meaning of sonorous means? What do you mean by sonorous? You may understand now. What is the meaning of sonorous? Producing sound. Do you understand?
Sound.
That is, so metals makes a ringing sound when we strike them. So that ringing sound is only called as what? The property of sonorousness. Sonorousness. What is it called as property? Sonorousness. Understanding, all of you? Write it first. Metals are sonorous. Metals make a ringing sound. Metals make a ringing sound. Metals makes a ringing sound. Again, exemption for what metals? Suppose if you hit sodium and potassium, is it they will produce sound? No, exemptional is there. So metals makes a ringing sound. Ringing sound when we strike them. When we strike them. So this property is called as what? Sonorousness. What we should call? What we should call?
Sonorousness.
Sonorousness. That is what you have to remember. Sonorousness. Metals makes a ringing sound when we strike them. When we strike them. So because of this ringing sound, we can use these metals in so many places. For example, if it comes to your school, what is that? Where we can use this metals? Can you able to say? Suppose
Bells.
bells.
Bell.
Understanding? Bells. Next. Do you know
Plate.
plate type musical instruments? Plate type musical instrument. How many of you know?
Yes, sir.
We'll go to the temples, like this hitting. Have you know that symbols we can call them? Ting, ting, like that they will hit. Two, the one will hold in this hand, one will hold in this hand. Like a small plates they will be, like a circular shape. So they will hit means they will produce one kind of sound. Have you noticed it? Our school also
Yes,
March, during March 1st they will hit it. Have you noticed it, Manya, Samaya, Alana?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So to make it that sound, that is why the metals makes a ringing sound when we strike them. That property is called as what? This property of this ringing sound. This property is only known as what?
Sonorous.
Sonorousness. Sonorousness. Please all of you write it. Sonorousness. So that is why, because of this property, where we are using we are used for making sonorous. Used for making what?
Bells.
Making bells. Next, cymbals. What we should call? Cymbals. Cymbals means what? Plate type. Do you understanding? Cymbals means you want, you can write plate type musical instruments. Cymbals. Plate type musical instruments. Next one, cymbals. And you may notice it. How many of you know guitar, sitar and all? Their strings also made up of something. What is that? Can you able to say?
Sir, metal.
Metal, sir.
Metal. That is what you have to write. And wires are strings for, and bells, cymbals and wires. Wires are also we can call it as strings. Strings for what kind of instruments? Anybody? For
The guitar, sitar, veena.
stringed musical instruments. For What stringed musical instruments? Stringed musical instruments like violin. Solangappa, what is the instruments?
Sir, violin, guitar,
Guitar. Next.
sitar, veena,
Tambura. You know Mirabai. Mirabai do not tung 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 Sankranta, Pongal and all they will come. Correct or not? Sitar and violin, guitar, sitar, tambura, etc. Tambura, etc. is only all called as what? Musical instrument, string-based musical instrument, which can produce sound by plucking the strings. Is it yes or no? That is what you have to. This is the 10th property of metals. That is, metals are sonorous in nature. Again, here also exemption is there, except two metals. What is that? Except two.
sodium and potassium.
Except sodium and potassium. Sir, what about mercury means? Mercury is a liquid one. We are not discussing. Only solid I am saying. So solid, sodium and potassium. That's all. So except sodium and potassium. So this is what the 10th property of metals. And coming to the last property of metal is metals. What is the color of metals? Basically. Metals, basically, if you'll observe, most of the metals, they will be in two colors. What is that? Except two metals remaining all
Silver color.
silver or gray color. Please write it. Metals usually have a silver or gray color. Metals, 11th property. Metals usually have a silver or gray color. Is it yes or no? Except two metals. What is that? Anybody, any idea? Except two, except copper and gold. What is that?
Copper and gold.
Except is it clear? Any doubt, anybody? You can ask. So that is what the last property. Metals usually have a silver color. What is that color? Silver or gray color. Please note it down. Gray color. Gray color except copper and gold. Now, if you observe, what is the color of copper? What is the color of copper? Copper has
Brown color.
brown color. What is that? Copper color is what?
Brown color.
Reddish brown. What is that? Reddish brown. And what is the color of gold? What is the
Gold
color?
color.
Some girls should say. What is that color?
Gold color.
The
Yellow.
yellow color.
What is that? Yellow color. What is that?
Yellow.
Color. Yellow color. Understand? So this is the 11 properties of metals, and because of this, all the properties you can see, these metals we are using in our real life application. Can you able to say where we are using in our real life applications these metals all? For example, you can see that is the reason, because of these wide properties of metals and very important properties for us. That is why you can see all the things in our home where we are using these metals. Anybody? Where we are using these metals? Anyone? Please tell me. Because of this one.
Sir,
Anybody?
for
First, go to your kitchen. Kitchen, are you cooking in our which utensils are you using? Metal utensils or non-metals?
sir, metals.
Metals. So that is the cooking utensils. Everything. Suppose your fan, electric fan, is it made up of metal or not? Check it. See your roof, and you can
Yes,
tell.
sir.
Next.
Metals
Sir,
are
metal only, sir.
metals, sir.
Sieving missions, you can see sieving missions. Sieving means which will cut, which will eat. Next, bus, car, truck, trains, ship, aeroplanes. All are made up of what? All are made up of
Metal.
Metal.
Metals. If you combine like mixtures of metals, we used to call it as what? If you metals
Alloy.
combine,
Alloy.
alloy. Do you understanding? So that is what. So the list of this all the kind of articles made up of metals we use in our daily life is unending. Is it yes or no? So we cannot say that either this metal I cannot use, this metal I want to use. Like that, for example, you can say gold. So gold is the most prominent one and most important element, which is most of the girls or most of the ladies will like. Is it yes or no? They are very eagerly to wear that gold ornament because they know that very beautiful in nature, very shiny in nature. And that is the reason, like you can say utensils, every day we are using for cooking, every day we are using for car or bus or truck or a bike or something. So everything is made up of metals. That is why we cannot say whatever this all the articles, trains, buses, cooking utensils, electric fans, everything, all are called as articles. So everything is made up of metals which we use in our life. So that is why we can say the importance of metals in our life is unending. What is that?
Unending.
Unending. What do you mean by unending, Laksha?
Or infinite.
Ending means never ends.
Finite.
Unending. Unending. This is all about properties of metals. So I hope you understand very well. Anybody is having any doubt, you can kindly ask me. So totally how many properties you have studied?
10 properties are
Property.
11 properties.
Everybody must know.
level property.
10 properties we have studied regarding metals, because while comparing metals and non-metals you have to write that. That is why. So if this is metals, regarding metals, anybody is having any doubt, you can ask me. Now let us go for metals is completed. Totally 11 properties we have studied, not even 10. Now if it comes to here, if one or two if you forget in exam also, at least you have to remember 5-6 properties, because they will ask you to write the differences between metals and non-metals. By that time you have to write it. That is why. Now let us comes to here, non-metals. What is that?
Non-metal.
Understand? Please all of you keep hitting. What is that next one? Non-metals. Shall we start? Non-metal. So what is non-metal? Can you define? Metals means which are malleable in nature, which are ductile in nature. That is what we should say, which will conduct electricity. But opposite to this, non-metals means anybody. A non-metal is an element that is neither malleable nor ductile and does not conduct electricity. Exceptional case is there. Only non-metal which will conduct electricity. What is that called as?
A graphite.
Graphite.
Graphite. Understanding. That is also allotropy of carbon. I have taught you correct first chapter. Allotropy. Do you remember? Yes or no?
Sir.
That is. So allotropy,
Yes,
except the allotropy of carbon, graphite. Even diamond. Diamond is a very bad conductor of electricity. But diamond is a very good conductor of heat, but very bad conductor of electricity. That is why. So generally I can say a non-metal is a what? It is an element that is neither malleable nor ductile and does not conduct electricity. Please all of you write it. A non-metal is an element. A non-metal is an element non-metal is an element that is neither malleable nor ductile. That is neither nor. Neither malleable nor ductile. And also what is it, conductors or bad conductors or good conductor? Does not conduct electricity and
Electricity.
does not. Does not conduct electricity. Please note it down. What are the examples of non-metals? Can you able to say some of the examples, please, all of you? Anybody? What is the examples?
Sir, wood.
Huh? The examples, yeah. You don't know?
Sir,
Carbon,
wood.
huh? Hydrogen,
Nitrogen,
oxygen, fluorine, sulfur, like etc. Correct or not? Sulfur,
sir,
diamond. Actually, diamond also contains what? Diamond also contains
carbon,
carbon only. That is what you have to remember. Understand? Oxygen, nitrogen, like you can say anything, iodine, helium, neon, argon, all the things. But actually, diamond is a what? Allotropic. Allotropic of which element? Carbon. Okay.
carbon,
So you can take anything. Argon, helium, etc. You understand all of you? That is so many are there. So many are there in our daily life. So this is also most important one. So which is in our air also it is present. So now if you observe this chlorine, bromine, iodine, all this oxygen, nitrogen, hydrogen, everything, these all are called as non-metals. Now if you take only two, diamond and graphite. Diamond and graphite, they are called as what? They are also non-metals, but they are the allotropic form of carbon. So all the non-metals except some cases, suppose you will take diamond. Diamond is the hottest natural substance. Even metals also used to cut with a diamond. That is what it is. So that is what hottest natural substance. So it is a what? It is a metal or non-metal? Non-metal. So that is what. So except some cases, all the metals are basically non-metals are basically neither malleable nor ductile, and also they are the very bad conductors of electricity. Do you understand, Ra? Please tell me. So all the metals and solids are gases except bromine, which is the liquid non-metal at room temperature. Please write it. All the metals, whatever the metals we have, non-metals we have. So non-metals exist, solids existed in what? Metals are existed in only two states. What is that, Ra? One is solid state, another one is liquid state.
liquid state,
But also only one metal. What is that?
Mercury.
But if it comes to the non-metals, understand, Shruti?
Sir,
Non-metals. So non-metals is existed in all the three states. What is that the state, Ra? Anybody, any idea? What is that?
solid, liquid, gas,
solid, liquid,
Liquid
gas.
and gas. So all the non-metals are present in solid state, liquid state. Some metals are in liquid state, some metals are solid state, some metals are in gaseous state. But only one liquid metal is there. Non-metal is there.
Liquid, sir.
It's called as bromine. Do you understand, Ra? Only liquid non-metal is called as bromine. For example, if you take solids, what is the solids called as? Which is in solid structure. So the best example of solid
Diamond.
called as carbon. Like that gases, if you take, what is the gases, Ra? Hydrogen,
Oxygen.
nitrogen, oxygen. Like that it is going. So many things are there. That is what you have to remember. So only liquid metal is mercury. Only liquid non-metal is called as what? Only
bromine,
liquid metal is called as what?
bromine,
Bromine.
bromine,
But you have to remember, all the non-metals are solids or gases except bromine, which is a liquid non-metal of room temperature. Please note it down. That is all about metals. Any doubt, anybody, please ask. Are you clear?
So what does it mean? Allotropy, sir.
Allotropy. You don't know, correct? That is what. Suppose allotropy, correct? You are asking, Shruti. Suppose you take
Yes,
carbon.
sir.
You take carbon. What is the carbon symbol, Shruti? Carbon symbol is called as C. Is it okay, Shruti?
Yes, sir.
Now, this carbon is existed in different forms. Means chemical structure is same, but the physical appearance will be different. So any kind of substance appears to be more than one kind of physical nature. That is called as allotropy. Do you understand, Shruti?
Yes, sir.
allotropy. So carbon is existed in known things already, two different forms. Can you able to say, Shruti, what is that? Carbon is existed in two different forms. One is diamond. What is that?
Diamond.
Diamond. Another one is called as graphite. Another one is called as graphite. But
Graphite.
both are what? Both are made up of what? Both are made up of
Non-metal.
that property.
Carbon.
That property is only called as allotropy. Is it okay, Amma?
Yes, sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
what is allotropy, Ra? Pradosh, Monish? So, what is allotropy? So, the substance which is existed in different physical state, but same chemical formula. That is only called as allotropy. Please, all of you should remember that. Clear, Ra? Any doubt? Anybody? Please ask me kindly. Puranjicha?
Yes, sir.
That is so. This is all about the metal, non-metals, and the next class will study what is the properties of. What is the properties of now? Properties of
Non-metals.
properties of non-metals. So this is all.